今天的节目呢非常的特别啊，我们这次很荣幸邀请到我们亚洲区的灵魂人物辜总上线和我们大家聊聊。此外呢，我们也很荣幸邀请到一位重量级的嘉宾和大家分享啊，他就是我们圣希诺的创办人 Ørjan。看了刚才的视频呢，你们都应该知道，圣希诺现在已经是上市公司了，有了今天的成绩，他绝对扮演着举足轻重的角色。So without further ado, let us give a warmest applause to Mr. Kenneth to start our session. Mr. Kenneth, please.
Thank you, Vincent， 谢谢你 ，Vincent。我做一个简单的介绍，那你同时去找那个Orjan 出来。So Orjan, I'm doing you a short introduction, but while I'm doing the introduction, Vincent will be looking for you to put you online. OK， 大家晚上好。那么今天很荣幸呢，我们请到圣希诺的创办人来上线跟我们见面，这也是第一次呢。Orjan 来这边跟我们聊聊。Orjan 我大概简单的介绍一下吧。他从18岁呢就做直销行业，那一做呢，他今年45岁了吧？一做了就是20多年了。那么他是怎么样呢？把圣希诺这家公司呢，从一家卖咖啡起家的公司，从2007年开始，现在变成一家上市公司，而且是跨国。我们包括亚洲呢，我们已经是将近46个国家的公司了。那么在这么短的时间呢，他们是怎么样的能够把一家这样的公司带到这么庞大呢？我等一下会发问Orjan 3个问题。那首先呢，我也想趁这个机会跟大家说一说，我们今年的业绩，也就是1月、2月、3月、4月嘛，今年的 VAG 居然呢突破了45%，也就是 year to year 45%，是非常的可观。跟Orjan 上来了 ，Welcome Orjan， I get them to give you a warm welcome。看到创办人 Orjan 了吗？靓仔哈 ，I said you're a handsome man。看到他，大家给他888鼓掌。So they're going to type 888 to give you a warm welcome. 888 to here represent clapping their hands in our Zinzino Asia. So Orjan, I have 3 questions for you tonight, and I'll be your translator. So I see so many 888 means everybody likes you and everybody loves you. We're going to exceed 200 people tonight to attend this webinar meeting. So I like to start off with asking 3 questions. My first question is that we are actually started with a coffee company, and what makes you, what encounter you have gone through that you switch a coffee company to Balance Oil, and now Balance Oil is our top seller. I hear your story that you're using oil and it's not, so I want you to tell them that how good is our Balance Oil. Thank you.
Well, first of all, wonderful to meet everyone. I'm looking forward today we can get on an airplane again and travel the world and come and see all of you guys in person. That will be my absolute pleasure.
首先呢，他想谢谢大家来这个视频，然后呢，他说他很希望很快呢能够飞了，那他想飞来亚洲跟我们一起呢并肩作战。
My wife and I, we're founders of the company, but we're not working in an office. We're not working in the board of the company. We are working in the field, just like you, getting customers and getting recruits on a monthly basis.
虽然我是公司的创办人，也是最大的股东，可是呢，我跟我的太太呢，他跟他的太太是好像你们这样的，他们是做市场的，没有做管理的。Yes.
So every week we stay up until midnight when the week closes to get the volumes in, and at the month close we work through the night. That's what we do, and we love it, and we're passionate about all the people that get successful in our company and in our team.
他跟他的太太呢，每天都做到晚上很晚了。他们的目的呢，就是把业绩突破，就是每个月没有终止之前呢，他一定要达到目标，突破业绩。就是说他每天都在追业绩的。OK。
And it's going to be such an excitement to get our products also into Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand, Taiwan, Hong Kong, and do the distribution over in your markets, because I know it's going to be a huge blessing on your business and it's going to be a huge blessing in your life.
他很兴奋，能够把平衡油带进亚洲，带进新加坡，带进马来西亚，带进台湾，带进香港，带进泰国。那他说呢，这个鱼油也就是平衡油呢，会做一个很震撼的改变，而且能够把我们的业绩带得很好。
So in 2005, when we launched Zinzino, it was a coffee company with the world's best espresso, cappuccino, and cafe lattes.
2005年呢，公司开始呢是做咖啡的，做 latte 啦、cappuccino 啦这样的一个咖啡事业起家的。
And we said, we'll never do nutrition, we will never do pills, we will never do powders, we will be a coffee company. We don't want to go into any of those other things.
当时呢，他觉得呢，他们只是一家咖啡公司，不可能做保健品，不可能做粒粒颗颗的，也不可能是做平衡油的。他们当时的想法是这样的。
Then 5 years into our journey, we were doing incredibly well, growing over 50% every year.
那这个过程呢，头5年呢，他们也做得很不错，每年都有50% 的成长。
But that was at the point where I started to get some issues in my stomach.
那当时的改变呢，是因为他的肚子有一点点不舒服。
And the same kind of issues that my grandmother had for her whole life, as long as I knew her.
她的婆婆也有同样肚子的问题。
When I would have a little bit of food, especially if the food was spicy, or if the food was filled with gluten or some other allergen, I would get a lot of pain in my stomach, and then that pain would go through my stomach into my back and down into my thighs.
他的肚子很敏感，如果吃了一点辣的呢，他就肚子有状况。那他那个时候的健康是不是很好的？
So here I'm 35 years old and I'm experiencing pain every time I have a meal. I can't exercise anymore. And at that point, I started a journey on searching for how I could get well.
当时他35岁，那如果吃一点辣的或者吃的不舒服呢，他觉得他要寻找一个产品呢，能够帮到他的健康。
And to make the long story into a short story, what happened after about 1.5 years was that I given up all of the advices people gave me. So all the nutritional supplements I tried didn't work. All the aloe vera juice I drank that didn't work. All the noni and all the mangosteen juices, none of that worked for me, even though this company has something that is much better. And all of the different things that I tried, and I tried literally hundreds of supplements, did not work.
当时他就听了很多建议，他什么产品都试过了，什么罗尼果啦，什么山竹果，他都试过了。他说，可是这家公司有一个很好的山竹果，那么这些产品、这些保健品对他来讲是没有帮到什么的。
So I gave up nearly every kind of food that existed, and in the end, I only ate a fish with some butter, a little bit of meat with some butter, boiled vegetables, and potato. And the potatoes was the only thing that didn't cause me pain.
所以当时呢，他就放弃了很多食物，只吃菜啦，吃鱼啦，然后呢，吃那个地瓜啦。那 只有地瓜他觉得能够帮到他，那个时候他就放弃了很多食物，只吃了这几样来填饱肚子。
And I understood that I could live like that, but I didn't want to live like that. I still wanted to find a solution. At the point of time, I was also taking omega-3 supplements, so I knew everything about omega-3 supplements. I'd been taking it since I was 7 years old.
他当时以为他的生活就是这样，继续吃这种蔬菜，吃这种地瓜，可是他不想这样，那么他就做了一些改变。
But that's when I got introduced to the test.
他当时呢，就是因为有一家公司介绍了他这个平衡测试。
And Ula Aida asked me, have you ever tested how your balance is between omega-6s and omega-3s in your cells?
他问他你的 omega-3 跟 omega-6 的平衡在你身上是什么吗？
And he explained me how this balance between these two and how the cell membrane is developed regulates the nutrition in and the waste out, and it regulates the hormones, and it regulates all of your bodily functions.
当时呢，这个科学家就跟他解释，你的身体必须平衡，它会调整你的细胞，会调整你的身体，会调整一切。那我们想达到的呢，就是平衡嘛，整个身体的平衡。
And that these fats are essential. We have to have them, and they're of the most critical kind. So if our body doesn't have them, the body will eventually not be able to deliver what it's supposed to do. And it will lead to all kinds of diseases that comes from inflammation.
那 omega-3、6呢，都需要平衡的。如果不平衡的话呢，我们的身体就会不健康，就会有那个发炎啊这样的情况发生。
If they're not regulated, it's like your body is burning up from the inside, but you can't see it on the outside.
如果不平衡呢，不调整呢，它就好像从里面发热出来。
And then he explained me how this product could regulate my body back into having normal function of every single cell in my body in 120 days, and how we could prove it by taking a second test.
那他就介绍他这个平衡油在120天内呢，就会在做测试呢，就会有改变。所以这个是测试的产品，前后都能测试的。OK。
And I was not convinced.
他还不服，他还不觉得是真的。
I've been taking omega-3s for 30 years.
他吃鱼油已经30多年了。
I was taking a vegan one, I was taking a fish oil one, I was taking a concentrated one.
他吃了蔬菜油，吃了鸭素油，吃了很多油，吃了30年了。
I'd been using hundreds of euros on nutrition every month since my early 20s. For over 17, 18 years, I'd been using hundreds of euros every month on nutrition. And how could this be a miracle?
当时他每个月花的在保健品的是几百块欧元，可是对他都没有帮助。他这个到呢，他接触鱼油跟我们这个产品呢，他的身体开始有改善。
But I tested myself.
他呢，首先呢就做了一个测试。
And an ideal test score and an ideal balance in your body is 3:1, 3 times as much omega-6 as omega-3.
最完美的平衡是3:1，那个 omega-3是1 ，omega-6是3。
And if you have a good diet, if you take the right nutritions, when you test, you should have 3:1. You should have an ideal score.
如果你有吃健康的食物呢，你的平衡应该是3:1的。
And my test result came back, and I was 10.4:1.
他第一次做测试呢，他的平衡是 10.4， 10.4对1，也就是很不健康。
And in this, I saw a huge business potential.
他就在这样的情况呢，他就看到商机了，一个商业机会了。
500 million people in the world are using omega-3s, just like I was.
500 million， 有5亿的人口都在用平衡油，都在用鱼油，好像他这样。
1 billion people are using nutritional supplements, just like I was.
有10亿人都在用保健品，好像他以前这样。
But this would be a task to check out if their product worked or not.
那有了这个呢，我们就可以前后做测试，也就是有保障嘛。
If you have 3-to-1 imbalance, you don't need Zinzino.
如果你的平衡是3跟1呢，你不需要我们的产品，不需要圣希
If you
诺
have
的产品。
10.4-to-1, you need it like crazy.
如果你是10.4对1呢，那你就很需要公司的平衡油。
So I took the product every month or every day for 4 months.
他用平衡油用了4个月的时间。
And then my result was 1.7-to-1.
他的出来的效果是1.7对1，是很好哦。
So I spent less money.
他花少钱了现在。
And I get 5 times better result.
他5倍的健康，5倍的好处，5倍的效果。
But the best was
最好的呢是
I could eat all the foods that I wanted to again. I had no more pain. I was back exercising. I had gluten, I had soy, I had lactose. I had all the meats, all the spices, all the things that I wanted, even the sweets I could eat again, and I was healthy again.
他最开心的就是他现在什么都能做，什么都能吃，因为身体平衡、身体健康了，也运动，什么运动都能做了。
So we agreed to buy 10% of this company with a right to buy the full company in 3 years.
当时他就承诺要把这家公司买起来。首先呢是把这家公司的10%先买下来，承诺这家发明的这个鱼油的公司、平衡油的公司呢，在3年内要把它整间公司买下来。
So in 2013, we started selling luxury coffee, cappuccinos, cafe lattes, espressos, and for those that wanted, they could have a balance test and an oil.
在2013年呢，公司开始呢就很大力的去卖了我们的鱼油、我们的平衡油，跟做这个测试。那咖啡呢已经慢慢下降了，咖啡已经
And then in 2015, we decided that this was our lead product and the coffee would just be in the background in Scandinavia.
说2015年呢，我们就做了决定，平衡油是我们的主打产品，那咖啡那一些都是放在一边嘛，还是
And then we started to develop the rest of our product portfolio and also to start our expansion out of Scandinavia into the world.
当时也是我们开始跨国，把生意做到东欧北欧以外的国家。
And I can give you a promise already. There is no product on the planet Earth that gives as much result for as little money as this product does.
它可以给你承诺，圣希诺的平衡油在世界里是找不到另外一个会比这个油更好的。
So anybody from 5-6 months old, when you're a newborn baby,
你小婴儿5-6个月开始
to school children, to teenagers, to young adults, to your mid-20s, mid-40s, mid-50s, till you're starting slowly to age, and to your mid-90s, till you're 120 years old. Every day of your life, you need this product, and it's giving you incredible benefits.
从4、5个的婴孩开始，到你中年，到你老年，到你好像我这样的年龄，也可以用鱼油，因为鱼油是你每天都很需要的一个平衡的产品。
And together with VML Life, we will absolutely rock the countries that we're in. We'll be the biggest company over there in a few years. So I'm so looking forward to getting the product into the market.
他说跟我们 VMA Life 合并之后，他相信呢，在这几个国家我们会做得非常非常好。他很期待能够把产品带进亚洲，然后我们把它做得最棒的公司。
And together with Velixir, this is a perfect combination that is going to create incredible results for all of your partners, all of your customers, and all of the millions of people that haven't tried it yet. Is going to be enormous results.
他说我们的威力秀跟鱼油2个合起来是很完美的一个产品，那将会是一个很好的配搭。
So that's how we ended up going from coffee to the balance concept.
咖啡的故事讲完了，那么下来呢，我想问他另外一个问题，就是说他觉得是产品重要呢，还是公司重要呢，还是制度重要？怎么可能在这么短的时间呢，把公司带得这么大 ？I already asked that the question I want to ask you. So now I'm asking you the second question. So in your opinion, what makes Zinzino expand so fast? What is the component that make Zinzino such a strong company in such a short period of time? Whether it's the product, the company, or the compensation plan, in your opinion?
You want to translate your questions too?
Huh?
You need to translate your question.
I already translated before I asked the question.
Ah, okay, I didn't know. Because I don't understand the Chinese.
You need to learn Chinese.
So that's a very tough question because everything of those things that was mentioned is important.
这是一个非常难答的问题，因为不管是产品也好，公司也好，制度也好，都是对一家公司很重要的。
What's more important on my body? Is it my finger? Is it my hand? Is it my elbow? Is it my head? Is it my eyes? Is it my foot? What's more important? Well, I would say all of it is important.
就好像我在问，手指重要、手重要、脚重要，还是眼睛重要，还是哪里重要？其实每一个部分都对我们是很重要的。
Is it my brain? Is it my heart? What's more important?
还是心脏重要呢？
Well, I think it's what you program all of that with, which is the philosophies behind it. That's the most important.
其实你要把全部结合起来，然后那个概念、那个思维是最重要的。
Why do we do what we do?
为什么我们在做我们在做的事情
And in our success guide, we state that out very clearly, where we have 15 leadership philosophies that is behind the company. And we've also got 7 values that we're driven by.
？15 what again? 15
leadership philosophies.
OK， 那你在他刚才拿那一本手册呢？它后面有15个关键的领导灵魂，应该是灵魂吧？那还有呢，就是我们有7个seven what again?
Values.
OK， 价值有7个价值观嘛 ？OK。
And this drives the culture.
这个就是推动我们的文化的动力。
And what most people lack in the direct selling industry and the MLM profession is culture, friendship, relationship that binds people together.
在我们这个行业，很多时候所缺乏的就是文化，所以一家公司的文化非常重要。那个关系就是上下线的关系，这个是这2样是非常重要的。这关我说 relationship, culture and
values.
价值，你在做什么？你在做什么的价值非常重要。
So when we develop a product from our product philosophy.
当我们开发一个产品的时候呢，我们是从整个产品的概念来出发点。
And that's not a lot of words. It's simply we make products that I want to use, that I want to give to my parents, and I want to give to my children.
其实这个思维是很简单的，我们需要什么，那我们就创造什么。我们能创造什么给我们的父母，我们能创造什么给我们的孩子来使用，这个就是一个很简单的思维嘛，产品思维。
And when you make products for yourself, your family, and your kids, you don't compromise on quality. You want to create the best that is out there. You don't want to change it unless it becomes better.
所以，当你要开发一个产品给你自己的家人、自己的孩子的时候，你不会省那个质量，你会给最好的质量来给家人用。那他开发产品就用这样的一个思维来开发产品。
And when we design our compensation plan, we don't design it to impress anybody else. We don't design it for other network marketing leaders say, I rather want to be in that comp plan than my comp plan.
他在设计奖金制度的时候呢，他也不需要人家喜欢不喜欢。有很多大领袖觉得你应该要改这里，应该改那里，他觉得不是这样做法的。
We design it so it works the best for those that love our products, that wants to sell our products.
奖金制度的设计是应该跟产品是2个要挂钩的，把奖金制度设计成喜欢产品的人就能够做这个事业。
And we believe that these things in the long term will not only create a fast growth, but will create a sustainable growth so that we'll be number 1 in each market we go into, and in the future be the number 1 company in health and nutrition and also in the profession of direct selling.
有这样的概念跟有这样的思维呢，也就是产品配搭奖金制度呢，我们可以永久的成长，我们可以在这个直销业呢做得大，因为要做大必须要有长期持续的成长。Okay, I'm done. Okay, then the third question, all right? I'll tell them what's my third question. 那第3个问题呢，就是说我想问他的就是说，他有什么想给我们一些提示、一些暗示，或者是一些秘方，我们怎么样可以做得最好，而且可以长期的成长。So my question, the third question is the last question. I just told them that we would like you to advise our partner here. I see how many people are here. There are about more than 200 people here. The exact 234 people. And we want to hear from you, your advice, because you're in the industry for so long. So how to grow the business in a long-term sustainable way and not with a promotion, the business go up, the promotion stop, the business come down. We have seen too many companies just survive for 2 or 3 years. So we want to be a company with long-term, and we want to hear from you how to build a long-term sustainable growth company.
Number 1, set a goal.
第一条件，如果要做得好，要做得长期，要有一个目标。每个人都要有目标。
Number 2, make a plan on how to reach the goal.
第二个要有第二个条件，你要有计划。
Number 3, and this is the difficult one.
第3呢，除了那个目标，然后有计划呢，第3这个是一个比较难的。
Because before I give you number 3, I want to debate it a little bit. I think most of you guys have set a goal.
我还没有讲第3的时候呢，我想跟你们讨论一下。我相信每个人都有目标嘛。
Most of you have made plans.
很多人也有计划了。
I can imagine that you wanted to go to the top rank of the company.
我能想象你的计划是想做公司的最高聘领袖。
We have this new campaign out now, and you want to get 20 new partners yourself in 2 months, and you want to just kill the campaign and make a lot of money.
我们有一个计划，要你达成20个新顾客，那么你就能够赚很多钱，你就能够 kill the money， 就是能够赚很多钱的。
So you're excited, and after events, you make your dream house, you plan out which car you want to have, you have these ideas of vacations you're going to take. So that's setting goals, and all of you have done that.
那你听了这样的一个促销活动的计划呢，你很兴奋，你会幻想我要买什么新车，我要买什么屋子啊，每个人都有这样的一个goal， 一个目标。
Then you make plans. My left leg, I'm going to recruit 2 people every month. My right leg, I'm going to recruit 2 people every month. And by the end of the year, I'm going to be making 10,000. And by the end of 3 years, I'm going to be making 20,000. And you make the plans and the meetings and the cities and the countries, and you've that drawn out as well.
那你有做了一个计划，你有了目标，你有了你就说，哎，我这个月要2边，一边找2个人，这边找2个人，那下个月我又要这边找多2个，明年下个月再找多2个，那1年后我就是大领袖了嘛。
So number 3 is the magic.
第3呢，就是这个magic， 这个重要的因素。
Stick to the plan.
最重要的因素就是一致坚持的做你的计划。
Because if you stick to the plan, you get all of those things that you have in your goal.
你坚持做下去，你就能够达到目标。
And that's what we teach our people. That's what we coach our people. That's where I will be with you and your leadership team, is keeping you to the plan that you set, so that you don't get thrown off by the weather or by family or by somebody saying something to you or by the economy or by the virus. No, you stick to the plan no matter what.
第3个就是那个刚才人家打字给我看到的魔术啊，那个魔术要变什么魔术来保持你的成长呢？你一定要坚持把你的计划做下去，你不管是大雷也好，下雨也好，一定是要坚持做你的计划。
And then over time you develop some simple skills.
很简单的一个技巧。
Basic skills is all you need.
最基本的基本功。
How to build a customer base, how to get personal customers, how to be a salesman. That's the first basic skill.
最基本功就是你怎么去找你的顾客。
And in Zinzino, and later on in your career, the goal would be to have 25 products moving personally every month on the auto orders.
到最后呢，你的目标应该是每一个人呢有25个顾客，直推了25个顾客。
Then number 2.
第二。
Then number, yeah.
Yeah.
Then number 2 is learn the basic skill of recruiting and start with enrolling at least a minimum of 4 distributors or partners into your business immediately.
那第2步呢，就是要打稳基本功。那第2步就是要最少每一个人基本要找4个顾客。那这样的。
Then every month keep on recruiting, keep on bringing more people personally into the team.
那每个月同样的坚持去找新顾客，每个月同时这样的去同时找新顾客。
5 a month is insanely good.
5个很好，能找到5个很好。
0 a month is insanely bad.
0个是很糟糕了，做的。
So anything from 1 a month, 2 a month, 3 a month, or 4 a month is fantastic.
如果你每个月能够找到1个也好，2个也好，3个也好，4个也好，已经是你很好了。
So you keep on doing number 1 and 2 until you are progressing towards your goal.
所以你坚持做第一步跟第二步，第一步、第二步，坚持的做下去，你就会达到你的目标。
Then the third basic skill is build 2 lines.
第3步就是你要做2边，左右2边。
Don't say that your upline is going to build 1 line and you're going to build the other line.
千万不要想我的上线会丢1边给我，我只要做1边就好了。
We take help from our upline in our 1 line, but we don't trust our upline to do the business for us.
我可能上线会帮到你做1边，可是不要把那个变成是你应当的，要自己做2边的生意。
So first you develop 2 lines.
所以重要的就是要做2
And you
边。
work in both your lines.
那自己呢，去建立2边的生意。
And then when you have a leader in each line, you develop a 3rd line. And then when you have a leader in the 3rd line, you develop a 4th line.
那在你的左右团队，你发现到有一个领导呢，有一个 leader 出来的时候呢，你就开始可以建立你第3条线。那你第3条线有领导出来，你可以建立第10条线。
But now, don't get fooled by what a leader is.
Now don't get what?
Fooled. Don't think you have a leader if you don't have a leader.
不要欺骗自己，如果你的团队没有领袖，不要说你有领袖了。
You only have a leader if you pay them a leadership income.
如果真正的领袖是他能够有那个叫做什么辅导奖金，他能够给你的辅导奖金，他就是你的领袖。
So you want to drive enough depth in line 1 and line 2 so that you have 1 on each side making minimum of $10,000 a month before you start another line.
所以你要帮你的团队建立一条线大概有1万块收入的业绩，就是等于说你的下线其中有一个赚到1万块欧元的业绩，你才说算是你建立了一个领袖，然后你就可以开始呢建立你第3条线。
Then number 4, grow yourself, develop your personal abilities.
第4呢，就是自己提升自己学习提升自己。
And grow your skills, become better at selling, become better at recruiting, become better at presenting, become better at communicating.
把你自己呢提升，把你自己的进步在你的推荐，进步在你的团队管理。
And know you will be able to duplicate 1, 2, 3, and 4, and you will progress rapidly towards your goal.
那如果你跟这个4步走呢，第1步、第2步、第3步、第4步呢，这样的去做呢，你的事业会做得很大了。
So let's drive this campaign that we have now, and let's stick to the plans you made in the beginning when you first saw the campaign, so that we double and triple the volume before the balance oil comes into the market, so that when that comes in, that will double and triple your volume again.
所以我们目前有一个促销，不是推荐3个 C 嘛，还有1200分这个促销。所以做第1步、第2步、第3步，做了我们有成绩了呢，这个遗油自然而然的就会来到我们的马来西亚、新加坡、台湾这些地区。
And thank you, Kenneth, for all the good work that you're doing, and you're an excellent translator for me.
谢谢我 That's my job. I mean, I love this business, and all these people have been working with me for many years. So
we're going to create something big together, and together with this team, I see that we will conquer Asia. We will be the #1 team over there.
他看到大家这么多人呢，他觉得呢，我们会做得非常好，我们会把整个亚洲拿下来。Let me check how many people attended this.
238.
238, yeah. So we come towards to the end. I would like them to give you a big clap. 我们给他888大最热烈的掌声。So when they type 888, they're actually clapping, right? Okay, so many people clapping. So on behalf for them, 我先帮你们谢谢他好，然后我们就结束了。On behalf of the whole team, I would like to be representing them to thank you and hope that in the near future we would like to invite you again to another webinar meeting. So okay,
I will be happy to be any day you ask. I'll be there.
随时他都可以上来讲课。Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'm going to leave now. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.